نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي رب زدني علما اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا لا إله إلا الله العظيم الحليم لا إله إلا الله رب العرش العظيم لا إله إلا الله رب السماوات ورب الأرض رب العرش الكريم اللهم رحمتك أرجو فلا تكلني إلى نفسي طرفة عين. So now we are going to start our qawaid. They are special qawaid related to Babu Ifti'al, Tafa'ul and Tafa'ul. So, brother, Ayman, my question is that these three abwab are from what family of verb?
They're from Thulathi Mazid Fi.
Thulathi, Mazidhi. Okay. So we are now going to start the rules with respect to these three chapters. So most of the rules they are related to Babu Ifti'al. And at the end, you will see that there is an important note related to Babu Ifta'al and in last Babu Tafa'ul and Tafa'ul. So now we'll be dealing most of the time with the Ta of Babu Ifta'al. Ta of Babu Ifta'al, right? So these are the rules we need to understand. They are not that difficult and we'll try to make them easy, inshallah. So the first rule that says, what is the first rule? The first rule says that when waw or ya comes at the place of kalimatul fa as a root letter, means as a harf asli. So we again discuss this thing that in ifti'al, hamza, ta and alif, they are means extra letters. So because fa'ala is what? The original or root letters fa and lam and other extra letters, that's why that is mazid fi. So then the point is that if at the place of kalimatul fa either comes waw or ya, right, and that is what a root letter uruf harf asli in bab iftial, then it is to be replaced or changed to ta, the ta that is what zaida. So that waw or ya that is going to be changed into ta, and definitely then there will be idgham that will be made mudgham to the second ta, that is the ta of bab iftial. First ta will be mudgham, and the second ta will be mudgham fi. So then there will be idgham. This is the crux of the rule or qaida. I repeat it and then I'll go to the examples. You have to remember this thing, that the first thing is what the condition that waw or ya that comes in babu iftial at the place of kalimatul fa means either waw or ya. Number two, that waw or ya is what from the root letter of babu means iftial. Then what is going to be done after two things have been done? That waw or ya that is at the place of kalimatul fa in bab iftial. Number two, that is from the root letters. Then that waw or ya is to be changed into ta, and that ta means because that is at the kalimatul fa, that will be mudgham, and the ta of bab iftial will be mudgham fi. There will be idgham, and then after idgham the kalima will be changed. Like now we are going to analyze this. Now you see this is what ibta'ada. Now this waw that comes at the kalimatul fa in the bab iftial, because say if ta'ala, this is the what? The wazan. If ta'ala. Now this waw, because that comes in the kalimatul fa of bab iftial, and that is what? A root letter. and this is going to be changed into ta, so it will be itta'ada. Now, because there are two ta's come over there, the first ta will be mudgham, and the second ta, that is ta of bab ifti'al, that will be mudgham fi. So after the process of idgham, that will become itta'ada, itta'ada. Number two, the waw comes again in the place of kalimatul fa in ibtasala. Now this is what kalimatul fa and the root letter. Now this waw is going to be changed into ta, and this will be mudgham, and the second ta bab iftial will be mudgham fi. Idgham will be applied, and it will be ittasala, ittasala. Okay. The third example, this is what example of ya. That ya comes in bab iftial, and it is in the place of kalimatul fa. So this is what from the root letter. This ya is going to be changed into ta, and it will be mudgham, and the ta of kalimatul iftial means babu iftial will be mudgham fi. So from itasara it will be ittasara, and after idgham it will be ittasara, ittasara. Now there is another thing. If there is a ya, and that ya comes after changing the hamza, actually hamza was in the place of kalimatul fa. I have not written the example. I will write it again. I will say share with you, but I remember the example. That's why I'm going to give you that example. If there is a ya, but that ya is what the result of changing hamza into ya, because hamza was originally in the place of kalimatul fa, that was changed into ya. So that ya is not going to be changed into ta. This rule will not apply on that ya that already has been changed in the place of kalimatul fa, because originally in the place of kalimatul fa there was hamza, right? Like it, tell me example. That is the example of i'tazara. Let me write it. Hamza, I, then again hamza, because there will be sukoon, then ta, and itazara. Now itazara, we have gone through some rules. You may recall them. So this is going to be changed into ya. So it will be itazara. Now that ya is not going to be changed into ta, because this ya is not a root letter that already has been changed from hamza to ya. Is that clear now?
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No, sir.
Alhamdulillah. Aman, any questions? Have active
No.
participation. Give me tough time.
Gigi, no, I understood. It's because of the qaid of amana umina. That's why we changed it. So
Are you feeling okay now?
Ji, alhamdulillah, much better, much better.
If you have any or flu or what, try to have intake of vitamin C as much as you can, right?
Inshallah, inshallah.
There is actually the medicine that comes from the Nature's Bounty American, and whenever I feel some things like that, I go for 1000 mg and I take 4 to 5 tablets a day. So that is very effective remedy. May Allah Almighty help us, save us, and we need to take care of our health. This is very important, very important. Okay, the second qaida. The second qaida. We'll discuss that inshallah after this second session. Okay, the second qaida is, now you see that these are the 4 huruf they appear. The 4 huruf that appear. Swad, wad, qa, gha. These are the 4 huruf they appear. What is the four means? What is the purpose of giving those 4 huruf? First, we need to go through the crux of this qaida. Then, inshallah, go through the details. If one of these huruf come at the place of kalimatul fa in bab iftial, right? Then the ta of bab iftial is going to be changed into ta into ta, right? You know the difference. Ta into ta. It is mandatory and it is wajib. But again, we are going to break this rule into wajib and into jaiz. Means wajib and jaiz. What is wajib and what is jaiz? But at the moment, we are understanding that this is wajib. So that will be into change into ta, and then the ta is going to be, means there will be means that there will be different what should I say, means the ta will come at the place of ta, so the kalma will be changed completely from ta to ta. So let's see the example. What is the example over here? Now we first go through the qaida. If Sad, Wad, Ta, Wa come, or any of them come in the place of kalimatul fa in bab iftial, then the ta of bab iftial is to be changed into wa wajiban, mandatorily wajiban. Over here I haven't written means bab iftial like if swad wa come in the place of kalimatul fa, and there should have been written babu iftial, but because it is understood over here that we are discussing babu iftial, so for the sake means repetition, I haven't mentioned, but I should have mentioned it for the learning purposes, right? So I'm telling you that when you print them out or when you write, so you can mention that. If swad, wad, wa, or any of them come in the place of kalimatul fa in bab iftial, then the ta of bab iftial is to be changed into ta wajiban. This is mandatory. This is mandatory. So let's see the example. This is what Sad comes in kalimatul fa. Sad comes kalimatul fa. Sorry. And Zod comes kalimatul fa. Right? So what should be done? So first of all, it is istilahun. Istilahun. Now this ta is going to be changed in ta, so it will be istilahun. Istilahun. And this is what istirabun. Ta is going to be changed in ta, so it becomes istirabun. Ittila'un. Now this ta will be changed into ta, and it will be, because the first ta will be sakin and second is what mutaharrik, so that will be, first will be mudgham and the second will be mudgham fi. So from ittila'un it will be ittila'un, and istilamun, then istilamun. Now there are two more things in that. Now just we have learnt about the changing of ta into ta. Now we have to understand that where to be made idgham, that is wajiban, and where is not to be made idgham, or made to be, there's to be made idgham wajiban and jawazan, because we haven't applied the process of idgham over here. We have simply discussed this. Now to understand where to do idgham wajiban and where not to do idgham wajiban but jawazan, so we have to discuss those points now. But initially, in simpler terms, we have to understand that if swad or wad or wa, any of them comes to the kalimatul fa of bab iftial, then the ta of bab iftial is going to be changed into ta wajiban. This is what wajib. Now we are going to understand we are going to discuss the process of idgham after changing the ta of bab iftial into ta. Any questions?
No, sir.
No questions? Okay.
So, Ustad, in the first qaid, is that wujuban or jaiz?
Now we means this changing of ta is wujuban.
No, in the first qaida that we learned, the waw and ya,
Yes, yes.
is that wujuban or jaiz?
That is wujuban.
Okay.
Right?
So,
Because
basically,
Yes, sir.
all right.
yes, yes.
So with regards to qaida number 2,
Uh,
we're basically changing the ta to its qarib al-makhrij for ease of pronunciation. Is that what it is, sir? In regards to the ta and ta, because
yes. You're
the
right.
transition is a transition from a heavy letter to a light letter, and because that's going to cause a problem in pronouncing, then they've changed it to a qarib al-makhrij, which huruf musta'ali is the ta. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. That's correct, sister. Mashallah, you are understanding. Good. Alhamdulillah, not mashallah, alhamdulillah. Because of our culture of mashallah, actually we should say alhamdulillah. Okay,
Yes.
so this is the first change. Now we are going to learn about the process of idgham. Now there are two forms for idgham. One of them is idgham wujubi, and the second one idgham jawazi. Idgham wujubi, idgham jawazi. Because we have just understood the changing of ta into ta, right? And that is what wujuban. Now where to make idgham and where means idgham wujuban and where to make idgham jawazan. So there are the points. We are going through the first point, idgham wujubi. If the kalimatul fa of the bab iftial happens to be ta, it is wajib to change ta of bab iftial into ta and apply idgham. It is what wujuban. It is not jawazi. That has to be done in any case, either we like or not. So if it is like kalimatul means ta, again ta comes in the kalimatul fa of babu iftial, then the ta of babu iftial is going to be changed into ta wujuban, and that will be idgham will be applied wujuban as well. So see over here, from it talaba. So ta comes at the place of kalimatul fa in bab iftial. Now ta of bab iftial is going to be changed to ta, so it will be it talaba. Now idgham is to be done. It is very mandatory. So it will be it talaba. It talaba. So this is the example of idgham wujubi. What is the condition? If ta comes at the place of kalimatul fa in bab iftial, then the ta of bab iftial is going to be changed into ta wujuban, and the idgham is going to be applied wujuban as well. From it talaba, it will be it talaba. Now idgham is to be done, so after idgham it will be it talaba. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now idghamu jawazi. This is we need to understand what is idghamu jawazi. Permissible means either we can go for idgham and we can leave idgham as well. Now idghamu jawazi, what does it say? If kalimatul fa of the bab iftal happens to be gha, then the ta can be changed into gha, or gha can be changed into ta, and idgham can be applied jawazan. Idgham can be applied jawazan. Now there are two conditions. Eman, are you understanding? Two conditions? Two things.
Ji.
Either ta is going to be changed into wa, or ta can be means wa can be changed into ta. Means both options are given over there. I hope you understand.
Yes, yani they're interchangeable.
Right? So I repeat it. What does it say? Idghamu jawazi, if kalimatul fa of the babu iftial happens to be a wa. Now we have to focus this harf Wa. If it is Wa, then Ta can be changed into Law, means already because the first rule over there, we have gone through that, because Law became the Kalimatul Fa, so that Ta will be changed into Ta. That is wujuban. But over here now, what is another thing? Another thing is that Ra can be changed into Ta, or the Ta that already has been changed, that can be changed into Ra, and idgham can be applied jawazan. How? Let's see. It is kalimatul fa, so it becomes iltalama. Law is at the place of kalimatul fa, so is qalama. Now we understand that ta is going to be changed into ta wujuban, so it became iltalama. Now for the sake of making idgham, we have two options. Either the kalimatul fa of wa jawazan is to be changed into ta, then it will become ittalama, or the ta that has already been changed from ta bab iftial, that should be changed into dha, and then idgham should be performed. So in that case, it will be illalama. So for making idghamu jawazi, we have two conditions. Either to change the ta into wa, the ta that has been replaced with ta, so it will become illalama, or the wa of kalimatul fa should be changed into ta, and then idgham should be performed. So then it will become ittalama. Understood?
Yes, sir. So, sir, do you know where you've written if the kalimatul fa of the bab ifti'al happens to be dha, then ta should you write in brackets that was ta before, as in, right? Okay, that's fine. That kind of unchanged, right? Okay, that means that the thing.
Aman, do you have any question?
No, I understood this.
Mr. Now we'll go back that we will have this thing in our mind, that before idgham, that is the change take place in the ta of bab iftial, and that change takes place because in kalimatul fa either of four huruf comes over there. That is either wa, ta, wad, or swad. You understand now? This is the first thing.
Yes, sir.
First thing. Now we just have changed means ta bab iftial into ta wajiban. Now this, when it was done, now followed by this rule, there are means we didn't perform idgham over there. Now if we go for idgham, then there are two options to make idgham wujubi and the idgham jawazi. In case that kalimatul fa of bab iftial was a ta, then the ta is going to be changed into ta, and idgham of the first ta to second ta is wajib. But in second means point, we have learned that if a law comes into in the place of kalimatul fa, then ta is going to be changed into ta wajiban. That is necessary. But to make idgham, there are two options. Either to change ta into wa and make it illalama, or to change wa into ta, then make it talama. Now the idgham and the changing of one harf into second harf, both are jais, permissible. It means if we want to keep them as they are, like is talama, that is also okay. Or we can change into illalama or ittalama. So these two things, changing of means idgham and changing of law into ta or ta into law, they are permissible, not mandatory. And keeping as it is, like is talama, is also an option, right, sister?
Yes, sir, alhamdulillah, understood.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Okay, now it comes to now two huruf are left because we have learnt about two huruf, that is fa and dha. So now we are left with swad and dhad. Now we understand this thing that if swad or dhad come into kalimatul fa after bab iftial, the ta of bab iftial is going to be changed into ta wajiban. Now it comes to idgham. Now, if kalimatul fa happens to be swad and zwad, then the ta iftial can be changed into ta jawasan, e.g. istabara, istabara, istaraba. And it is also permissible to change ta into swad or zwad, and idgham should be applied. So, what is going to be happen like over here? Like istabara. So first of all, the ta was changed into ta, it became istabara, and after that it is permissible to change that ta into swad or zwad, so it became istabara, and then it became istabara. Then if we talk about istaraba, so first of all, ta was brought in the place of ta, so it became iztaraba. And because we can change jawazan ta into za, so it can be izwaraba. So after idgham, it became izwaraba. Let me show you again. Istabara, ta was replaced with ta, so it became istabara, and istaraba, the ta was replaced with ta and it became istaraba. We have both over here. I have repeated the example, same example, I think so. No, both examples are over there. Sorry. So istabara was means it was istabara, so ta was replaced, it became istabara. Now this ta can be changed into swad, sorry, istabara, so it can mean jawazan, so it became istabara. So after idgham it became istabara. Istaraba, ta was replaced with ta, so it became istaraba. Now changing into zod of ta is jawazan, means permissible, so it became izdaraba, and after idgham it became ildaraba. Is that clear?
Yes, sir, alhamdulillah.
Yes, sir.
Alhamdulillah, very good, very good, very good. Okay. I hope you are not overburdened.
No, sir, not at the moment. We'll let you know if we are.
Aman,
Ji, same answer.
your smile tells us some strange story. Is there so or not?
I hope there is not so.
You hope, but you're not sure.
Ji, at the moment I'm not.
Now, if you have anything to discuss or tell, we can stop.
No, it's fine, Ustad. Inshallah, I can carry on.
We'll be, means after we are left with 1 minute, we'll be joining back, inshallah. So the third point is that if kalimatul fa bab iftal happens to be, now this is a new point, and we have got now 3 different letters over here. 3 different letters. Dal, dal, za. And Sister Salama, as she was saying that qaribul makhraj, and these huruf, you know that they are also qaribul makhruj. Dal, dal, za, right? So either of them,
Yes,
if that become means part means come in the place of kalimatul fa in babu iftial, then ta iftial is to be changed into dal wajiban. This is the first thing. The first thing that needs to be understood, that if dal, zal, za, that come at the place of kalimatul fa in babu iftial, then ta iftial is